All right, welcome back everyone to Minor League Esports, brought to you by APM Music. We're going down to the Champion League now to look at one of their conference finals. As you'll see, the number 1 seeded Bears take on the number 2 seeded Pandas. Again, I am Dextron, but this time I am joined by Envy. Envy, man, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm excited for this kind of grudge match. There's a lot of history built in here, where two of the players for the Bears, Lako and Zona, are both ex-Pandas. They were on their team for 3 seasons. Now they're on the Bears. So it's kind of a big match when it's kind of like almost like a rivalry, but not. It's gonna be an exciting match.
It's one of those things where, you know, one of those 2 players we just talked about reached out to both me and you, because I imagine he told me the same thing he told you. They were coached by the coach of the Bears. Now they left after that last season. Now we're on the Pandas, and now they're facing each other for a spot in the grand finals here in the Champion League. I mean, that's an amazing storyline going into this one, but storylines are all out the windows now as this series is underway. Can't Even's going to play this one out of the corner right now. It's going to be centered there for, I believe that was Looney Tunes, but Lako is now going to try to carry this one up. Peachy picks up the first demo here of the series, but ball still in the Pandas side of the field for the moment. Can't even get a try to clear it out, but Zona going to play it to that back wall. Looney Tunes goes up for it, but leaves it there for Lako. Lako gets a shot. Peachy, though, with a nice denial.
So far, we're having a lot of, whiffing with clears. The Pandas are not playing with each other. They're just going for a lot of solo plays here so far.
Flips with the bar down, not in. Zona comes with a shot, but Peachy already picking up their second save of this game. Flips, though, going to keep it in the Pandas side here for the moment. Peachy now going to try to clear it back down into the Bears end, but before Zona able to get to that ball before Peachy does, plays it back into the Pandas, and kind of just a little bit of a game of ping pong right now as Flips plays it off that sidewall all the way across field, where Peachy will pick it up and pass it to Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes with a shot and the goal to start off everything here in the series.
That was an insane pass by Peachy. So far he's going for a lot of aerials and trying to get the ball mid. So far it really hasn't worked until right there, but if the Bears are able to play a little bit more back and wait for these mid passes by the Pandas, I think they will have a very strong chance in the series.
Pandas win that kickoff off the 50-50 there. Can't even tries to get a goal there, but Lako denies them, playing it back downfield. Looney Tunes picks it up, plays it off the sidewall, but we see Zona with a pass or shot here. It's off that upper 90, but Zona's going to be able to follow it up and put it back into the net to tie this game back up at 1.
All we had was Peachy on the defensive side of the field for the Pandas, and Can't Even and Looney Tunes were nowhere to be found. Kind of just leaving Peachy on his own.
Yeah, but a nice play there by Zona. Almost got the shot there into that upper 90. Bounced out, but there was no one there for the Pandas to get it away from the goal. And Zona makes them pay with a nice solo play there. Now we see Flips get it past one member. Gets it past Can't Even there. They could be able to carry this one up the sidewalk. Get try center here. It's an amazing pass to Lako. And Lako buries it into the back of the net.
That was a perfectly timed pass by Flips. He waited until right before he was about to get challenged. Really popped it out far enough for his teammate. And it was amazingly timed. Really good player all around.
A great play all around. Sorry to everyone right now. Looks like we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty with no game sound, but, you know, at least you can still hear us. I know, you know, some people don't like hearing my voice, but you're stuck with it at the moment. Flip's going to try to carry this one up the sidewall there. Does win a 50-50 there. Zona goes up, whiffs on the ball. If Peachy can get there fast, and maybe it could go get something started for the Panthers. A nice shot from Looney Tunes, but Lako with a denial. Can't Even now. Going to try to call their own number. Denial. It gets cleared right back upfield. Looney Tunes, though, going to keep it in the Bears' end for the moment. It gets played out to the corner. Looney Tunes going to play it out of that corner. Tries to center, but Zona able to get there first. They're going to try to play it downfield, but Can't Even gets there first. Going to try to center there, but again, we see Flips get it away from the goal. However, Looney Tunes is going to play it far back into the Bears' side. It's going to waterfall down. Looney Tunes gets the demo. Peachy looking to make them pay, but they are not able to with a nice save there by Flips.
So far, now in the last about minute, the Pandas are going for a lot of demo attempts, which is really opening the field for them offensively.
Yeah, but the Bears looking to counterattack here. Flips with a shot, and all 3 members of the Pandas, even though they were there, not able to deny Flip Z here on that goal.
The Bears are pressuring a lot, and when they're getting a shot, they're getting a lot more high quality chances. Their pressure is kind of overmounting the Pandas so far. So if the Bears can keep that up, will be, like I said earlier in the series or in the match, all they have to do is really wait on the Pandas to make these mistakes.
A nice play there by Lako to get the save. Peachy's going to go up to play this one to the corner, and we see can't even pick it up. Now they cleared it down into the Bear side. Only flips back there to try to save it. A bump comes out, but the ball's not on goal there. 50-50 goes to the corner, and Lako's going to be able to clear it out into the Panda zone. They're going to try to get a double touch here, but not able to, as Peachy's able to get there first, already getting their third save of this game. But there's less than 2 minutes left to go now, and the Pandas are down 2.
Can't even with a really good keep to keep it into the on the offensive side of the field, and then pass it over to mid for Peachy. And then we have Looney hitting it over to mid for a really good offensive keep.
But the Pandas looking to attack here. Flips with a nice denial there on that shot from Looney Tunes. Now they're just trying to get out of their side. Back pass here to Peachy. Peachy going to be looking for the goal. It's a wide open net, but they just one touch too many. They're placed a little bit too far away from the goal, and now the Bears look to counterattack here. Lako going to play it all the way across field, but all their teammates are back to attack. Can't even, loses that ball in a 50-50. Looney Tunes picks it up. Zona going to meet them at that wall and take it away from them. Peachy is going to go off that backboard there and get it away from them. Double commit coming out here from the Bears. Doesn't seem to hurt them. Actually, it might be to their benefit. A demo comes out from Flips, but a nice save by Looney Tunes.
The Bears are having extremely good defensive rotations, having their third person back at all times, so they're not getting any cheese goals for the Pandas.
Yeah, but 40 seconds left to go now. The Pandas, their defensive rotations have been good. They just need to get something going on the offensive end right now. Peachy going to pick this one up at the midfield. Flicks it over one, but not able to get it past Flipsy. 30 seconds left in this game. Peachy with the demo. Zona, though, with the clear.
Zona's following it up, throws it on net for Can't Even. It's over going to the wall for Flips. Flips is keeping it into the corner, passing into the mid, and really good pressure by Flips for the goal to secure this game.
Yeah, and really good pressure. Couldn't have said it better myself here from Flips. We see Peachy get the save here, but Flips immediately right there for the rebound to put it in the back of the net to extend the Bears' lead to 3 with only 15 seconds left. And this first game might be going in favor of the Bears here unless we see a couple quick kickoff goals. But with that one not going the way the Pandas needed to, I believe that will pretty much
going
do it
into
for
the next games. Oh, and we have Lako getting another goal to even keep that momentum going. But yeah, so the Bears have had a lot of pressure and really sound positioning, but the Pandas were also getting a lot of timely demos, timely bumps, and when they are clearing to a teammate, they're getting the ball out, and when they're, but the Bears, I mean, their pressure was just outstanding this game.
Yeah, the clock strikes 0 in game 1. Bears looking to find another one, not going to be able to, as they take this first game 5-1. It was a really dominant game by the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, the Bears' pressure was insane. Flips had a lot of good keep-ins on the wall. They got the ball in front of the net every time. They ended up having, 12 shots, yes, the Bears? And they didn't even really play, it didn't seem like they had that much offensive pressure time. It was mainly just kind of keeping the ball in. They didn't have to be on the ball. They were just always having the ball stuck on the Panda side.
Yeah, and honestly, that happens a lot, and I like to call that suffocation, or suffocating the defense there. Either you're taking boost away, or you're forcing people to make a play that necessarily they wouldn't make, and maybe trying to force out some double commits there. But 12 shots for the Bears is a really good number in this first one. The Pandas were able to get 7 shots of their own, but just still, you said it best yourself. The Bears kept the ball in the Pandas side of the field the majority of this game.
So if I'm reading the stats right, the Pandas had 3 shots that they had that didn't end up being saved and that didn't go in. So they're also just not hitting the net. They weren't securing their goals when they were getting shots on target.
Yeah, sometimes the crossbar is your best friend, or sometimes it's your worst enemy. In that first game, it was the Pandas' worst enemy there, but now the Pandas look to kind of regain some footing in this one here as we go into game 2. And a nice kickoff pinch here by Peachy. Zona gets 50-50 there by, I believe that's Can't Even, but they do not see the center come out from them right there. Peachy, though, is going to put a shot on goal. Actually, it won't get counted as a shot as they played a little bit wide.
The Pandas are really coming out this game with a lot of pressure, a lot of speed, and really just kind of keeping that ball in on the Bears side of the field here so far.
Yeah, Lake's going to go up to play this one to the corner, try to get out of their zone. They get it past one member of the Pandas. They only have 5 boosts, not a lot they can do. They just decide to play the ball towards goal as Peachy, who has seemed to be been everywhere for the Pandas so far this series, tries to clear it out, but a little bit of a mistake there from the Pandas, and Zona makes them pay.
There was a lot of miscommunication. Looney and Peachy were both kind of on the wall by the corner, and it Can't Even was angled out, going up, expecting that pass to go upfield a little bit, cheated up, and Zona with a really good pressure at the perfect time for almost kind of like a free goal.
Yeah. Now we're only 40 seconds in this one. Looney Tunes going to try to get something going here, but Lake's able to take it away from him, and a nice play coming out. Zona's going to play that one all the way downfield. It goes off that back wall. Zona gets a demo. Lako able to steal it away there, but a nice aerial commit there by Looney Tunes to get it away from the goal. Can't Even gets credited for the save there. Zona with a shot. Saved by Looney Tunes.
So far, I mean, the Pandas are just not clearing the ball. They're getting hemmed in on their own zone, and Can't Even with a amazing aerial kind of going down for a ground pinch kind of play, and it really caught the Bears, Flips and Lako completely off guard here.
I mean, looks like Flips was wholeheartedly expecting Lako to get a touch on that ball. A ground pitch does come out from Can't Even there, and it's a nice goal there, and evens up this game. Only a little over 1 minute gone, but Flips wants to make sure they're back in the lead here very soon. They put it there for Zona. Zona with the shot, just a little bit wide on that one. Lako comes in for a shot, but doesn't put it on net.
I was completely expecting a amazing pass there for a really clean free goal and a play of the week for sure if that was to go in there.
Lako gets it past one, not able to get it past Can't Even. But we see Peachy rotating back as Looney Tunes plays it further down into the Bears' end. Flips tries to get it out. Can't Even whiffs on that ball there. Flips is able to get over them. Peachy has to make a play here. They pitched it up against that back wall and play it out to the corner. And I believe I saw Can't Even trying to bully one of the members of the Bears in their own goal there. It seemed to work out for them, but Can't Even now plays across field, expecting Looney Tunes to be there, but it doesn't seem like they're on the right page.
Yeah, Peachy is able to kind of like ball chase and do his thing, while Looney Tunes and Can't Even, it seems like they're not communicating. They're not talking to each other. They're not positioning around each other, and it just seems like, you know, they have absolutely no experience together.
Peachy tries to carry that one off the wall, but gets 50-50 all the way back downfield to the opposite corner. Can't Even gonna play it away as Lako gets a demo. First one of this game, second one of the series. Zona gonna put a shot on net. Peachy with the save already. Actually, that's their first save. They have to make another save, and it's Can't Even who picks up their second save right there. The Pandas need to get this ball out of their defensive side right now. Can't Even try and just get it past one. They're able to do that. They start to dribble it downfield. Zona takes it away from them, and we see Flips there get it away from another member of the Pandas. But now Peachy has some boost, but not enough to do anything as Lako gets it past him, and Lako with the 50-50 clearance goal.
The Pandas here with Looney Tunes was cheating up a little too much, trying to get ready for the Peachy pass, and a perfect challenge at the best time for Lako for another kind of free goal.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in game 2. The Bears now sit on top by 1 goal. The Pandas have to have some response here. They only have 1 shot on goal so far. Luckily, that 1 shot has gone in, but the Bears, on the other hand, 8 shots for them already.
I think the Pandas need to go back to the bumping style that they had a little bit at the end of the first game, because as soon as they started doing that, they were generating a lot of extra shots. Granted, those shots were not ending up going in, but anything's better than the one that they have so far. And now they have a second one.
Yeah, nice play there by Looney Tunes. Almost able to get it over. They were able to get over one, but not able to get it past the other 2 members of the Bears. Lako is actually absolutely just looking for heads at this moment right now. Already their 3rd demo of this game. Peach is going to get away from the goal, but not able to get it past Zona, who plays it back towards goal. Can't Even now. Going to take it off that sidewall, clear it all the way upfield, but not on the same page there with Peachy as Flips plays it all the way back down. Peachy, though, plays it to the sidewall, but leaves it right there for Lako. Lako whiffs on it. Zona commits to that one. Now Peachy, all you have to do is beat 1 person, and they're not able to.
Ball gets cleared out anyway by Lako, and Lako's also pressuring it, puts it onto the offensive side of the field. passes it out mid for Zona. Zona puts it up onto the ceiling. Flips is going for it. Shot. See, crossbar down in. That one was an anxiety roller coaster right there, whether that was going to go in.
Yeah, crossbar down and in here for Flips. Like you said, off the crossbar twice there. Peachy might have had a chance here to actually make a play, but they fully expected that ball to go in off the first bounce there. But 58 seconds left to go. The Pandas need to find a quick goal here because goals have been few and far between for them.
As soon as I called out the bumping play, then both teams really started to really get more aggressive with the bumps. I think so far, I mean, the Bears are still kind of dominant with pressure, and the Pandas cannot get that ball in front of the Bears net.
Yeah, Peachy's always going to play this ball off the sidewall, not do what they probably want to do to try to carry this one, but they win the 50-50 there against Flips. Now we see Can't Even whiffs on that ball. Lako's going to try to get it past Looney Tunes, not able to, but we do see Flips do it. Now they get it past Peachy as well. There is a touch from Peachy, but it goes all the way to the opposite sidewall. Zona going to play this one slow, not able to get it past Looney Tunes. 15 seconds left to go in this game. The Pandas really need a goal.
What a save right there by Lako. It was a very awkward situation there with that was just a really bonkers play, and granted now the game is over, but the Pandas had their moments in this game. They didn't generate as much offense, but every time that they did have a shot, it was higher quality than last game. Last game, like I said, they weren't having many shots that were either on target or were just kind of soft lobs towards the net. This game, every shot was pretty dang close to a goal.
Yeah, it really was for them, but again, they lose this one, and best of 7 series is their saving grace right now. The last series we saw basically almost the same thing kind of happen, where the defense for one team was really good, however the offense was kind of sluggish, and we saw the team that was slow to come out the gate picked it up in the third game and ended up winning that series in 6 games. However, I just don't think the Pandas have necessarily shown me enough that makes me have any confidence in them that they can be able to do that.
I agree with you. I mean, it kind of, like I was saying in the middle of the match, is that Peachy, it's the Pandas' style is for Peachy to kind of ball chase, and hopefully Can't Even or Looney Tunes can just kind of pressure with the demos to get a ball in front of the net. But the Bears, I mean, they clear everything out. They're rotating really smart. They're not overextending offensively, and it seems like they almost kind of counter the Pandas' play style.
Yeah, and it's the worst thing to run into a team that just absolutely counters your play style. You need to have some sort of response to that right now. And, the Pandas need to have something here go into this third game. They've really struggled on the offensive end so far. Just looking at through those first 2 games, the Bears have been able to put up 23 shots. The Pandas, on the other hand, only able to put up 10. They've only scored 2 of them, so only shooting 20% right now. That's not what you want to be doing so far in a series.
Now, if you are the Pandas going into this match here, basically, it's almost like you have to win this one. What kind of adjustments would you see that they would have to make?
I mean, not doing what they're doing right there with Looney Tunes bumping into Peachy doesn't come back to hurt them there, but they just need to make some smarter plays. They need to start talking to each other, because it seems like, and we've talked about it a couple times, it seems like they're not on the same page with each other a lot of the time.
Yeah, and I mean, so far, I mean, we are seeing like the little glimpses where when they do seem to communicate, they don't double and they position pretty great. We're seeing a lot more plays that they're able to generate.
Yeah, but already 40 seconds gone in this game. Can't Even win the 50-50 there. Play it into the Bears side. Peachy going to pick that ball up at the midfield line. Play it towards the back wall. Lako picks up a demo. That's their 6th one of this series. But a shot here by Can't Even gets saved by Zona. It's cleared out to Flip Z. Flips tries to make a play there to Zona, but it just gets 50-50 away from them.
Can't Even is going for a challenge here with Lako kind of flailing at it. Can't Even putting it into the mid. Peachy's going to go for a shot, and a huge save here by Zona.
Yeah, Zona already 2 saves. Another demo coming out on the side of the Bears. They have been the more physical team so far, but Peachy going to try to put a shot on goal there. Doesn't get credit as one. Can't even get one off the wall here, but it was just a little bit wide. Lako, though, clears it all the way across the field. Peachy now going to play something towards goal. Gets saved by Flips. 3 shots for the Pandas early here, but 3 saves for the Bears already.
So, I mean, the Bears, their rotations are still there, but they just don't have the speed. The Pandas are really coming out with a lot of speed so far in this game, and it's really rewarding them pretty much immediately.
Yeah, but, I mean, the reward for them right now is the fact that they are not down in this game. Flips actually jumps the wrong way. Can't even leaves it there for Peachy. That was a little bit of an awkward play coming out from the Pandas. Leko gets it past one. Not able to necessarily get it past the second one, but it is 50-50 across field. Can't even. Goes up on the sidewall. 50-50 to with Zona. Gets it past them. Now it gets 50-50 back across field. And the ball just kind of been hanging around midfield here for the last couple seconds.
Yeah, and when the ball finally does go upfield in either way, it's just going into the corner, and then one defender goes in the corner, keeps it, puts it back mid, and we're just kind of playing a game of ping pong here so far. And then Zona with a really solid 50, it kind of pinches straight into the net.
Yeah, like that's an unfortunate play for the Pandas because this game has been by far one of their best. That they kept the Bears out of the net for so long, but just 9 seconds before we get to that halfway point, Zona is able to 50-50 a ball, and it goes straight in. Peachy, though, wins this kickoff handily. They're going to try to get a centering opportunity out here for them. Can't even, leaves it there for Looney Tunes, and Looney Tunes, 1 second before halfway, is able to tie this game right back up.
The Bears didn't have a single player in net, and Peachy kind of rotates through net, scares Zone a little bit, that they rotate a little further into the net, and was only slightly off by that save, just because of the pressure.
Yeah, that was a great play from the Pandas. They need to try to do that more, but it cannot be off kickoff. They need to start have something going just throughout the normal progression of play here. Leko is able to get away from one member of the Pandas, but I believe we see can't even clear it downfield. Leko, again, finding demos. They have been the person who's got the most demos so far. The series already up to 7.
And so far, the Pandas, right, in this play, basically everyone was really unfortunate. So we had a really weak kind of miss by Peachy initially. Then we had a Looney miss. And the Bears kind of get gifted one right when it seemed like the Pandas were finally going to get into the game.
You can't be making those mistakes at this point in your season. 2 straight whips. Peachy, though, gets a demo here. That's going to give him something of an advantage here. Peachy's going to try to carry it downfield. It's left there in front of the goal, and Looney Tunes will put it in the net to tie this game right back up at 2.
That was an extremely solid play by Peachy. A really clean air dribble. Flip resets out of the way so they don't fall back on the ball, and gives a free goal for Looney Tunes.
Just under 2 minutes left to go here in Game 3. The Pandas looking to be their best. Can't even with a shot. Zona with a nice save, though, off that kickoff there. And now it's just up to see what the Pandas can do. Looney Tunes, a little bit of an awkward touch there. A little bit of an awkward play coming out from both teams as Peachy will clear it down into the Bears side.
The Pandas right now have all of the momentum, all the speed. They're getting all the free shots in the world that they want. The Bears are just not coming out on the ball. They're just sitting in the net and letting the Pandas take pop shots at them.
Yeah, but again, a little bit of a mistake there by the Bears. Peachy, though, will clean it up and get it out. We do see Flips with the shot there. Actually, it's a pass off the backboard, and Zona will put it in the back of the net to give the Bears a lead here with only 81 seconds
Zona
left to go.
had a bump that put can't even all the way back into the net, and then the ball comes right back out to Zona for just a free shot on the right side of the net.
Yeah. 80 seconds left to go. Now the Pandas, again, playing from behind. It's a position they're pretty much used to at this point, but we do see Leko here with the shot. Zona clears it back out to the corner, trying to give it a pass there to Leko, who tries to center it, but can't even place it away from the goal. However, it's still on their side of the field. Flips gets an awkward touch there, but it might be a back pass to Leko here as they are able to get back into the Pandas side before Peachy ping-pongs it back down to the Bears end.
Peachy sends it right out to mid, right for Looney Tunes, who had a really solid, strong shot there. And the Bears, they don't have much boost. They're kind of just getting boost starved by Looney Tunes a lot, and they're just not able to really get these efficient clears.
40 seconds left to go on Looney Tunes with a huge save there to keep the Pandas in this one. But another centering opportunity coming out of here from Leko. Zona's going to go up to it, whiffs on that touch. Now we see can't even tries to clear it up, but Flip Z able to keep it in the Panda side. Now they're carrying it along that sidewall to the back wall. Looney Tunes takes it away from them. 20 seconds left to go. Leko wins a 50-50. Going back towards that back wall. Leko with the shot. It's off the crossbar and going towards the center of the field. Peachy tries to carry it downfield, but Flips denies them that. The countdown has begun. Lako touches there to the back while Zona's looking for it, but Peachy gets the demo there. 5 seconds now for the Pandas to try to get something going here. They leave it for Can't Even on the sidewall. They cannot have this ball touch the ground, but that 50 there, won by the Bears, will put the Bears on game point.
That was by far the best game that the Pandas played, and I honestly would argue that the Pandas had a better game than the Bears. The only way that the really Bears, granted the first 2 games they were the better team, they were the more dominant team, they were winning and doing everything better than the Pandas. Is the Pandas that game? It was the inverse. It was the Pandas did everything better, and that they still lost.
And honestly, it really all comes down to that one little play where we saw 2 Pandas just straight up whiff on a ball that they should have been able to hit, and Zona just put it in the back of the net there. That's the one goal this game. That was just an enigma from how the Pandas really played that entire third game there.
Yet we haven't seen a Bears play or a Pandas goal yet that the Bears they haven't, that they're missing. There's no chance for the Bears or the Pandas to get a free kind of goal like the Bears are getting, because the Bears are really just kind of keeping it slow, keeping it consistent, and playing it safe.
Mm-hmm. And the Pandas seem to find something there that started to work for them. However, now their backs are against the wall. It is a 3-0 series in favor of the Bears at the moment. So Pandas lose one more game this series, their season is over. And I have to think that we're going to start seeing some desperation plays come out from them now, but they just need to kind of solidify how they've been playing so far, because that last game was not bad, and you even said it yourself there, that was probably their best game of the series.
And they almost immediately start off by allowing the Bears to score. And so I think we're going to start seeing the really kind of almost overly aggressive Pandas come out that we saw a little bit in the first game that gave the Bears the free goals then. I think we're going to start seeing that now.
And Even's going to leave it there for Looney Tunes, and Looney Tunes will be able to put it in the back of the net. This is a great start for the Pandas. I don't think this entire series they've been able to score the first goal, and they do it here.
How I feel like the Bears, not once this whole series, have given up a free goal, and then Flips has a really weak touch in the corner where Zona and Lako were both nowhere to be found, and it gave the Pandas a free goal.
Yeah, and again, a kickoff almost going the Bears' way there. Now, Can't Even's going to try to dribble this one upfield. They're going to try to flick it over Lako, but Lako gets enough of a touch to get away from them. But Looney Tunes here with the shot, Zona with the save, and the demo coming out from Looney Tunes. Only their third demo of the series so far. Flips now picking it up just over half field. Whiffs on a touch there, but Can't Even whiffs as well. Zona goes up for it, gets the touch there first. Gets a double touch, actually, leaving it for Lako, but Lako just straight up whiffs on that ball as well.
I thought that Zona had that double, and I was ready to, we were going to send some balls Guarana over to them. And then Looney Tunes with a nasty, absolutely nasty flip reset for a play that, I mean, if I'm being honest, I would not have expected this. We haven't seen Looney Tunes go for any aerials really all series, and then they go out with a sick flip reset to put them up 2-0.
This is a great start for the Pandas there, and you said it yourself, that might be a goal there that we could potentially see on Wednesday. But Lako from mid-court gets denied by Can't Even. Flips, tries to come in, but they just missed the ball too. Only about a minute 15 gone. The Pandas sitting in the best position so far of this series, but they just have to try to continue building upon this play.
The Pandas, they are not getting hemmed in their zone at all. They're able to get the ball out consistently. Peachy is winning pretty much every 50 and only even has 6 points so far. Looney is having really efficient touches. The Bears are not challenging, and Can't passes it right past the defender, right to Peachy, and it's an empty net.
Yeah, and Can't Even, that you said, empty net. Peachy buries their first goal of the series here in Game 4. It extends their lead to 3. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left to go, so still a lot of time for the Bears to get back into this one, but they need to get something going on the offensive side, because only up until this point they have one shot.
It's that every time that they're upfield, the Pandas are clearing the ball out efficiently. They're touching the ball to each other, and they're playing like a team. In the first couple of games, we brought up about how they weren't communicating, and I brought up how the Bears just never made a mistake defensively, and it seems like it's all kind of catching up to them now.
Yeah, look at this play here from Peachy. Peachy carries that ball downfield. They actually do see, I believe that was Zona there, commit to try to get to that ball, but Zona doing that allowed Peachy just to try to put that ball in the right spot to get the go in the goal. They extend their lead to 4 here. 3 minutes left to go, so still a lot of time. And the Bears have been able to turn on their offense before. They need to do it now, though.
Yeah, I think they're almost kind of in like almost reset mode. Is that all they're trying to do is different things. They're not going for the same balls that they're going for. They try to slow down their own game and try and play it safer, and it's just resulting in them getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, but at this point right now, the Pandas, they don't have to do really anything else. Scoring more goals will help them here, but they just need to be solid on the defensive end. Like right there, Peachy with an incredible save. Can't even carry this one downfield. Lako has to get there, but is just not able to. And now the Pandas have a 5-goal lead with only 2 minutes and 13 seconds left.
The Pandas need to start showing that they can stand up something defensively. They make a huge save on one end, the ball goes the other way, and the Bears aren't able to make a save on their side.
Yeah, and you want to talk about how the Pandas have played defense this game. Only 2 shots have came out from the Bears so far. Both of them have been saved by the Pandas. However, this one will not be saved as Lako is able to find the back of the net for the first time this game for the Bears.
Went up for it to try and save it and ends up almost essentially directing it into his own net using the ceiling there.
Yeah. Just 1 second over 2 minutes left to go in this one. Pandas holding on to that 4-goal lead, and that ball would have been in potentially if it was on goal, but just a little bit wide. Lako takes their time, but that's the worst thing that could happen. Peachy with a shot, flips with a nice save. Can't even pick it up at the midfield line. They have some boost here, but they just let Lako take it all the way back downfield. Peachy accidentally centers it out of the corner, but Looney Tunes able to get it away.
This kind of almost just seems like the perfect game from the Pandas, is that nothing they're doing is that's getting him in trouble. Everything that they're doing seems to get past the Bears defender, like right on this play here. So Looney Tunes has a really good pass back to Peachy, which kind of forces Lako to have a really off challenge. Flips and Zona just were both rotating in the same corner together, and it exactly just seems like the Bears are playing like the Pandas did in the first game or the first 2 games, and the Pandas are playing, I would almost say, pretty dang perfect.
Yeah, they've played this game perfectly so far. Peachy not having scored a goal before this game right here finds a hat trick in game 4 to help keep their team's season alive. And now we're on a Brazil watch here. The Pandas just need to score one more. Peachy's going to play that one off the back wall. Looney Tunes goes up, plays it to the corner, but it's just off the crossbar right there.
I completely expected that to be a goal, and I was hoping for the Brazil, and I'm thoroughly disappointed.
But Looney Tunes with a nice save there keeps our Brazil hopes alive. Can't even get a demo there on to Lako. Won't necessarily go towards anything right now, but we are under 45 seconds left to go here. The Bears trying to find a little bit of a confidence goal. Can't even whiffs on that one. Double commit coming out from Peachy and Looney Tunes. Lako just kind of bops the ball up there, but Peachy able to play towards the Bears goal here.
The Pandas are also bringing out the demos at the most effective times. Well, in the first couple games, they seem to be forcing them. So they're doing the demos at the right time. They're stealing boost, and I think that might be the reason that we're seeing so many times where the Bears are just stuck on their own end.
Yeah, but now 15 seconds left to go. I imagine the Pandas want to try to get this Brazil here. Peachy with the shot off the top crossbar, not coming down, but here comes Looney Tunes. It's off the side crossbar. 5 seconds left. They are still trying to get this Brazil here. It's in a good spot, but it's getting cleared away. Zona will play it to the corner. Kent Even's going to keep it up, and we see a double commit come out there from the Bears to have that ball hit the ground, and the Pandas win their first game of this series. Could we see the start of a reverse sweep after that one?
I think we're on it. Like, the Pandas, they had all the momentum. They never stopped. They kept going. They had a total of, 14 shots, which they had, 10 shots in the first 2 games? So, I mean, they really turned up offensively. Their pressure was insane. They did not give the Bears any space. They stole all the boost. I mean, what else could we see from the Pandas? To what else do we have to see before we really start to think that they could reverse sweep?
I mean, this was a great start for them. Now they just need to build off this one, or just try to do what they did in this game again 3 more times. However, my feeling is the Bears went up 3-0 in that series. You know, maybe they tried to say, okay, let's try to work on something here. We have a comfortable lead. We could give up a game. But I feel like losing 6-1 kind of gives the Pandas momentum and hope that they can get back into this series.
Now, I mean, the Bears, they, in the first couple games, they were playing around each other really well. They were constantly always playing a really smart third man, and then going into that game, or in that game, they just, it all fell apart defensively. If they're able to work on their defense and kind of build that up, I think their offense will come, and that should be their key, is just stop double committing, make sure that they're getting boost, don't allow the Pandas to boost steal, and I think that they have the series wrapped up.
Oh, game 5 is underway now. A quick shot coming out from the Bears. Zona tries to center it here. Lako comes in for a shot, but Looney Tunes able to get it away. Now Looney Tunes playing it all the way downfield, and they're going to get the goal off the wall there to start the Pandas off here in game 5.
That was... Looney has had some incredible touches off the walls in these last few games, where every shot he seems to have, it is a banger on target every time, and I don't think the Bears are expecting it.
Yeah, 18 seconds in this one, and the Pandas already sitting on top here. Flips able to get away. Nice pinch there coming out. It's a pass to Zona, but Zona just whiffs on it. Lako is there, but can't even get it away from them. Flips now whiffs on that ball. This could be an opportunity for the Pandas to get a counterattack going here, but Zona able to corral it and keep it in the Pandas side here for the moment. Centering off the ceiling here, Looney Tunes gets a touch there, play it back down into the Bears corner.
So far, the Bears, it's like changed their formation. They're playing one person kind of go up on offense, one person stay mid, and another person stay back so that they can't just get, they're not giving up those kind of really easy offensive chances for the Pandas.
Yeah, but right now, the Bears trying to keep this in the Panda side of the field right now. Lako not going to go up for that one. Can't even kind of fix it, but leaves it right there for Waco. Waco had a good idea there. Shot coming out from Zona. Lako with the demo, but it won't necessarily matter. It can't even make a nice
also
save.
Going for a bump there where Lako is able to smell that out, get past it, does a really nice flick, and Peachy with a huge save that, I mean, even if that wasn't going in, that was also an effective clear. That can't even is also hitting onto the far side, and the Lako and Flips killing 2 people, and it's kind of hasn't had like one team that's just kind of running it. It seems pretty even so far.
Yeah, but you know, one thing I want to point out right now, the Bears have 5 shots. The Pandas only have 1, but that's the difference in this game right now. However, the Pandas also have 5 saves. So the defense really stepping up for the Pandas right now. Not even 2 minutes gone right now. That's a good centering ball coming out there from them as Looney Tunes picks up a demos. A lot of demos already this game. That's already the 4th one.
I think both teams, it's like this almost feels like a game 1 where they both are kind of trying to find an identity. Like it seems they have nothing to build on. They're not doing any of the things that they did in the previous games. And yeah, this feels really different.
Oh, this whole team play, that would have been perfect if Peachy puts it in there, but Zona denies us that. Looney Tunes going for the wall shot again, but gets denied by Flips. Now, oh, this is a good opportunity for the Bears to go off that back wall, but can't even clears the way. We're just over halfway here in game 5. The Bears sitting on series point. Zona just bops it up. It's going to go off the back wall. Lako goes up for it. It's on goal, but Looney Tunes again, another nice save.
The Bears are getting a lot. Oh, Lako with the own goal off the like the crossbar pinch to give Looney or Peachy the goal here. I don't know what Lako was trying to do. I assume trying to bang it off the backboard, but there was no pressure. There was no Bear or Panda player behind that.
A mistake coming out here from the Bears. Not how you want to see it happen. Flips gets a demo here. That leaves the net wide open. Peachy, though, with a nice clearance there to make sure there's no goal scored. 2 minutes left to go here in game 5. Flips is going to play this one off the ceiling. It's going to waterfall down in front of the goal, but Looney Tunes gets it out. They pitch it up against the wall themselves. Leave it there for Can't Even. Can't Even's now going to bring this ball upfield. Zona takes care of Peachy, but the ball's in front of the goal, and Looney Tunes and Can't Even not on the same page.
The Bears, when they're going up on offense here, they're doing a lot of double commits again, and they're not able to generate. And then when they go back, it's like the moments right here where they're stuck in the neutral zone kind of thing, where no one is playing around each other for the Bears.
Peachy passes it there to Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes places it off the back wall. Zona able to get enough of a touch to play away from them. Now it's going back downfield. Zona sees a wide open net, but plays it a little bit high as Can't Even is able to get away from there as Looney Tunes picks up a demo, their 5th one of the series. But the ball's still in a dangerous spot. Crossbar down, not in the goal though. It's only in front of it. Can't Even's gonna try to get out. They risk their life as Laco picks up another demo. Peachy comes right back to take out Zona there. We're just seeing a lot of demos come out now. 60 seconds left to go. The Pandas need to get this ball out of their side because Laco right there makes
Looney
them
Tunes
pay.
jumped for it, was going to hit the ball and ran out of boost right before the save. Another 2 boost and that ball was saved going to the ceiling.
Laco now has scored 2 goals in this game. However, their team is not on top because one of them was an own goal. 54 seconds left to go here for the Pandas to try to keep their season alive. Just one more game at the least here, but the Bears trying their hardest to try to tie this one up. Zona, crossbar down. It's still in front of the goal. I believe that was Flips coming in with a shot, but plays it a little bit wide. Can't Even now. Gonna play it off the sidewall. Does have some boost. Actually, they're all out of it now. Zona able to get away from them. Looney Tunes from half court, not able to put it on goal there, but Flips able to get it away. The Panthers doing a good job keeping the ball in this side of the field, but Laco trying to get it out.
Right now, we are seeing the ball. It's kind of like in the last game. It's ping ponging. It's going on both sides. We're not getting a lot of possession offensively, and we're just getting these far shots from the mid wall where Peachy's able to shoot it. Right goes off the net, and Can't Even is there to clean it up and secure Game 5 for the Pandas to go to a Game 6.
Oh man, what an incredible save here by Zona. Only if that ball bounced a little bit further away, they could have had a wide open breakaway to tie the game up, but Can't Even comes in from the behind to get the goal there. And look at this, they're looking for another one, but that will pretty much do it here. We will be going to Game 6, and the Pandas now pick up 2 straight games.
The Pandas, they had their moments a lot in that game. They won the game 3-1. They only really scored the one goal earlier on, and then the Laco own goal for goal 2, and then the Bears went fully crazy for trying to get that 3rd one. But the Pandas, I feel like their offense like if we look at the shot totals here, the Pandas only had 5 shots, and the Bears over doubled them. Mm-hmm. The Bears had most of the offensive chances, but the Pandas defense that game was absolutely just crazy.
It was solid. 7 saves coming out from Peachy having 3. Looney Tunes and Can't Even also talenting to themselves there. The Pandas have looked to be a much improved team once their backs got put against that wall. However, they still need to win one more game to force a Game 7 here. And the Bears, like you said, in that game, they looked a little bit better, but it was really just that one own goal coming out from Laco there. That's the difference in Game 5.
Now, I personally think that the Pandas have all the momentum. They're going for the reverse sweep. They're in the series. They started off really slow where it seemed like they've never played before, and now they're having sound rotations, really good defense, really good offense. I mean, how do we see the Bears securing this?
I mean, the Bears just need to keep. Well, the Bears. I mean, they need to go back how they were playing those first couple games, just kind of suffocating the Pandas out on the defensive end here. But the Pandas have seemed to figure the Bears out a little bit here. Can't Even wins a nice 50-50. They're off a bump, but again, a little bit of a miscommunication coming out there, but I believe that is Looney Tunes able to win a 50-50 there. Peachy wins another one. That's going to go off the back wall, kind of waterfall down in front of the goal, but no shot coming out from the Pandas just yet. As we see, Can't Even start to kind of suffocate the Bears out some boost here. Peachy with a nice double touch there. Zona with the save. Here comes Can't Even. Zona with another denial.
We are getting the same Pandas from the last 2 games of pure pressure, pure domination offensively, but just now they're just unable to score. The ball goes the other way, and it goes basically crossbar post and out. And the Bears, it's like they can't buy a goal in the last couple of games.
Yeah, but now the Pandas trying to get this ball out of their defensive side right now. Flips, wins that 50-50 there. Centers at Looney Tunes. A little bit of an awkward touch there. Zona not able to make them pay. The ball still, though, in a dangerous position. Can't Even is going to be able to clear it out back down to the Bears side. But now, ping pong game right now. Flips able to play it back down into the Pandas side. A double commit coming out there from the Bears. Kind of hurts them there. Can't Even going to play this one on goal. Laco with the nice denial, plays it to the corner. Looney Tunes going to pick it up. 50-50 out of the corner. It's going to be centered here. Peachy goes up for it. So does Flips. 50-50 still in the Bears' end here right now. Can't even try to dribble past one, but Zona gets another touch. Looney Tunes with the shot. They throw it a little bit wide there. Can't even. Gonna play it out of the corner. Plays it off that back wall. Now back pass there to Looney Tunes. Lako, though, able to read that one and play it back down into the Panda side.
The Pandas are playing a kind of scary game. Wait, is that ball going in off the ceiling pinch? Oh, I got blocked by the demo, but the Pandas are keeping it in. They're getting a lot of pressure. Their touches are really on them, and the Bears, they can't get a boost to save their life.
Yeah, already almost 2 minutes gone here. A lot of demos coming out from the Pandas here. This has actually been the first time all series that they're actually leading in demos so far. The Bears have not recorded one. The Pandas have already recorded 3. 2 minutes gone here in this one. Nice bump here by Looney Tunes. We'll leave it there for Kent even. Lako, though, able to take it away from Kent. They're now trying to get something going on the offensive end. Kent even's going to play that one to the corner. They try to set it up there for Peachy, but Peachy just kind of misses that ball. Can't even, though. Gonna play it off that side wall. Flips with the demo. Pretty much ends that attack for the Pandas.
The Bears are not getting any sustained pressure when they go up, and they're again playing that like two-person defense where the Pandas are just able to constantly get high-quality shots over and over and over again. And then when the Bears do have a good chance like that, they're having huge, crucial misses.
Yeah, but now Zona just has to beat Looney Tunes here. Zona actually misses that ball. Looney Tunes gonna get a touch here. Zona gets it over Looney Tunes, not over Peachy. So Lako gonna come in, play it slow a little bit, intercept that ball, actually just straight up steal it away from Peachy. He's gonna go to the corner. Straight centering opportunity here, but Flips plays it a little bit too far. Peachy touches that ball up, gets it past Zona. Actually, no, Zona able to 50-50 that ball back down on the Panda side. Lako tries to come in, but Looney Tunes gets it past them. Zona gonna play it all the way to the opposite side wall. Flips comes in off the back wall. Might be looking for their own number here, but no one on the Bears to try to help them out there.
We're seeing a little bit more pressure by the Bears, and then Lako with a shot gets blocked up high. Zona with a pretty crucial miss, then Flips with a miss. It goes back for Lako, which is able to keep it back in. But the Bears are just not able to really get any, like, once they hit a ball, it goes right to the Pandas. They're not getting any team plays, and then can't even with a absolutely amazing kind of bounce shot that. I mean, Flips basically just keeps hitting it through the corner. Peachy was able to have a really sick pass right off the corner, and Looney with an incredible shot.
It took us 3 minutes and 35 seconds to see a goal here in Game 6, but it goes to the Pandas, who are trying to force a Game 7 right now. Peachy's going to play it downfield, call their own number here, gets a pass. Can't Evens coming in, but we do see, I believe that was Lako get to that ball first. Peachy, though, following it back up. Zona now going to clear it out. Tries to get a patch here. 2 Flips, able to. Looney Tunes going to play that ball to the corner. Only about 60 seconds left in this one. The Bears have to find an equalizer. Can't even with the denial here. Looney Tunes trying to get it out. Flips going to keep it in. Peachy with the save here. Going to play it to the corner. Gets a nice double touch there. Zona, though, going to keep it on the Pandas side here. The Pandas desperately trying to get this ball out of their own side. But we do see them finally do it, only for a moment, though, before Flips able to get a touch here. They're going to try to play it off that back wall. It's a little bit of a mistouch here, and Lako will make the Pandas play and tie this game up at 1 with 44 seconds left.
That is probably the first Pandas mistake defensively in the last 14 minutes of game time. They are unbelievably solid as of the last 14 minutes, and then that was their first mistake. And that was the first time the Bears have been able to really score in a good bit. And, I mean, are the Bears, are they going to be able to get momentum out of this, or are the Pandas, are they able to really capture what the kind of pressure and the kind of dominance that they've had offensively this game?
30 seconds left in this one. Could we be looking at our first overtime? Lako trying to make sure we're not. However, now we see the Pandas get a counterattack going. Peachy able to get it past one. They're trying to call their own number here. It's centered, and a nice save comes out, but Peachy does not care. Puts it in the back of the net with 15 seconds to go.
I threw my hands up. I thought initially that Peachy saved his teammate's shot, and I was about to freak out. And, I mean, the Pandas, with the go-ahead goal, they're trying to force a Game 7. They're trying to get the reverse sweep. Do we see a reverse sweep? No!
Wait! No! Flips coming off the wall with a 50-50. Ties this back up with 9 seconds left. This game is going insane at the moment.
Well, I apologize to all the Pandas. I cursed you on that one. I mean, again, like a few times in this series so far. Flips amazingly on the wall, has really solid touches, and is able to get a really great shot, which is able to tie the game. And now we're going into overtime, and I don't know who has the momentum right now.
Overtime for the first time this series. Pandas win, we go to a game 7. Bears win, the series is over, and they're on to the grand finals. Leko with the save there off the shot from Can't Even. Flips, tries to take it downfield with Peachy, able to get away from them. Now they're trying to awkwardly get this ball away from them, but Zona able to get a shot here. It's a little bit wide. Now Looney Tunes going to try to corral this one, pinches it downfield, but Flips denies it. Leko coming in, gets a shot, Flips with the demo. Here we come, see Zona now with the shot, but it's a little bit wide.
The Bears right there had multiple offensive chances and just could not hit the net. They had crucial bumps. Zona's keeping the ball in. Is able to get a pass in the mid and ends the series for the Bears. Another slight Panda mistake defensively, and that kills all the momentum, all the hype. The caster curse ruins the reverse sweep chance for them. And Zona with, I think, like one of the first goals since like the first 2 or 3 games. And that game had all of the hype from the last like 25 minutes. That was an insane game, and honestly, I can't even. I just can't.
Oh my god! Like, I feel like the Pandas had it. 15 seconds left to go. We almost saw a teammate block a goal there, and they were able to get it in still. I thought right there, was like, okay, sweet. We're going to a game 7. What else would you not want to see? Everyone in chat was going off in this game. Like, this was an incredible series. The Pandas almost coming back from essentially nothing, and just to lose in that fashion off one slight defensive mistake from them, it has to hurt. But this was such a good series and a good comeback performance by the Pandas. However, the Bears just able to edge them out here in game 6.
I pretty much feel 100% responsible. The Pandas blew it. I called out the reverse sweep with, 10 seconds left. Then the Bears were able to tie it, go to overtime, get the go-ahead goal to win the game, win the series, and it's my fault.
I wouldn't blame yourself there, because remember, the Pandas let the Bears win those first 3 games there, and the Pandas really didn't look to be any, like, they didn't really provide us with a lot to go off of in those first 3 games. But games 4 and 5, it was a completely different Pandas team that we saw. I mean, hell, game 4, they won 6-1. That was their first game that they really had to win, and they won dominantly. Then the next one, they won 3-1, and they honestly almost won that 6th game there 2-1. However, just one incredible goal coming out from Flips off the wall, might I add. Honestly, that goal right there should be up for one of the goals of the week there, because it kept them in this series and won. That didn't necessarily win them the series, but put them in position to win the series.
I'm not, honestly, I've been kind of heavy breathing the last 2 minutes. At the Flips goal, the initial one where Peachy scored, where the Looney Tune shot, where Peachy or Looney Tunes either saved it. I have been breathless for about 3 minutes, and I'm still going to catch up during this intermission.
I mean, it was an incredible series. I mean, congrats to the Bears. You're going on to the grand finals. You punched your ticket, but the Pandas really had to give you a scare there. I'm going to be honest. I mean, the Pandas, they're out now. Their season's done and dusted, but honestly, off this performance, nothing to hang their heads about, in my opinion. They played excellently when they basically had their backs against the wall for 3 straight games.
Yeah, that series, honestly, I felt like was almost a dud in the first 3 because the Pandas weren't showing up. They doubled on every ball. They didn't play like a team, and then all of a sudden, the Bears, that felt like the team. So they were trying to give us the most entertaining series possible. I think as soon as they went up 3-0, they're like, you know what, we got to get some more Bears fans. And I mean, who is not a fan of either the Bears or the Pandas after that one?
Yeah, but that will do it for this series. Make sure you stick around as another series in the Foundation League, as you will see the Elite and the Tyrants play in their conference championship game there. Make sure you stick around to Minor League Esports here, brought to you by APM Music. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with that next